You wouldn't get into a truck if a dog were behind the wheel, right? Because that's crazy. Almost as crazy as donating your boat to someone you don't know or trust. My name's Bear. If you're anything like me, you've worked hard your whole life. You measure success by the number of days spent out in the water with family and friends. This is our happy place. The most important lesson I've learned from a life on the water is to make as many opportunities for others to enjoy the ocean as much as I do. And I learned this lesson from my good friend, Ralph Stites. Now, if you've never seriously considered boat donation, you probably haven't heard of the USMMA Sailing Foundation. The Sailing Foundation for short. It's run by Ralph. Ralph was a professional sailor. He raced in the America's Cup, and later he went on to manage the waterfront and coach the sailing team over at Kings Point, United States Merchant Marine Academy in New York. That's where Ralph saw an opportunity to transform unused boats into training platforms for the cadets at Kings Point. And today, the Sailing Foundation has provided both power and sailing vessels for cadet training at Kings Point for over 20 years.
Every single kid knew him, every single kid looked up to him.
I just want everybody to have as much fun with the sport as I had so far in my life, and I have plenty more cool rides to come, I hope.
There's no one cooler than Ralphie.
And beyond Kings Point, the Sailing Foundation created and supports the Warrior Sailing Program. The mission behind Warrior Sailing is to provide maritime opportunities for wounded service members. The program consists of basic and advanced sailing camps all across the United States. And without the financial and staffing support of the Sailing Foundation, Warrior Sailing wouldn't exist. There are so many success stories, but my personal favorite is about a donated racing yacht named Vanquish and a team of young American sailors that Ralph first met as a coach on the Disney documentary, The Morning Light Project. They called themselves the All-American Offshore Team. The Sailing Foundation provided the yacht, the kids managed their own program for an entire summer, and well, a few years later, you could say that they made the best of their opportunity.
The Volvo Ocean Race is a sailing event that spans 9 months, over 38,000 miles. You know, Charlie, how did you get into this crazy race? Just describe your trajectory for me.
Your donation to the Sailing Foundation directly benefits strategic partners managing established programs. Here's how it works. As a revolving nonprofit, the Sailing Foundation's vessels are put up for sale through the Foundation's brokerage after 3 years of service to maritime education and training. All proceeds from the final sale are invested back into the Sailing Foundation to continue developing unique opportunities and world-class maritime programs. So maybe you've got a boat that you're thinking about putting up for sale. Maybe you're curious about the tax benefits of vessel donation. Maybe you need access to one of the Sailing Foundation's boats for your program. Or maybe you just have an idea for Ralph and the people at the Sailing Foundation. Don't be shy. You can call or email. Just tell them Bear sent you. I hope that you now know better than to donate your boat to someone that you don't know or trust. If you do, hop in.